Me Against the World.
Tupac was on his way into a Times Square building.
He starts one of the most beautiful albums ever crafted with what sounds like a bunch of news clips. He had just got shot in Quad Studio in my city. God, I hate us for that. That nigga's dirty. He was also in the middle of a SA trial. A girl gave him fellatio on the dance floor. He took her back to the hotel and his homies ran the train on her. She later wakes him up screaming and blames him for it. Said he could have stopped him. It's Pac, so he gets blamed. Has to do time for it. It was some real dirty street shit he got shot over. It kind of tied into the case as well, but we not here for that.
A coward dies 1,000 deaths. A soldier dies but once.
That's how the first song starts. If I die tonight, I swear this is kind of the beginning where Pac started talking about his own mortality. I mean, he actually lived through it. He got shot 5 times and he's still breathing. I'm ducking the cops. I hit my weed as I'm clutching my Glock.
Niggas is hot when I hit the block. What if I die tonight?
First thing he does is puts everything on the table. He's being set up, shot up. This is therapeutic to him. He's getting it off his chest and giving it to the world. He has to speak his piece, right? The court silenced him, sent him to jail. He didn't have a chance to say what he wanted to say, so he says it on his album. Want revenge, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about now. I don't see it that much like before. But there was a format for albums before. Almost always a title track that matches the title of the album. So people know exactly where you're going with it. To me, Me Against the World, the song is one of the greatest displays of hip-hop ever. Singer on the hook. You got the homies rapping, you got the outlaws there, you know what I'm saying? The beat is knocking. And to me, one of the best verses ever is his last verse on this. Pac had this thing where he would say like a sentence, the name of the song, and then let the beat play for the rest of the hook. Do it again, repeat. A lot of guys can't get away with that shit because they verses be so fucking bland and weak. They don't be talking about shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's a fucking baseless just dance record, you don't get away with that on album cuts. Pac always did because he has substance. All this extra stressing. The question I wonder is after death, after my last breath.
When will I finally get to rest of this suppression?
Punish the people that's asking questions and those who possess. Steal from the ones without possessions, the message I stress.
To make it stop, study your lessons, don't settle for less.
Even the genius asks questions, be grateful for blessings.
Don't ever change, keep your essence. The power is in the people and politics we address.
Always do your best. Don't make the pressure make you panic when you get stranded.
And things don't go the way you planned. Dreaming of riches in a position of making it.
Politicians are hypocrites. They don't want to listen.
If I'm insane, it's the fame made a proper change. It wasn't nothing like the game, it's just me against the world.
Come on, my nigga. My favorite rapper don't have one of those. I fucking promise you. My man touched on every single topic and sounded better than anybody doing it. Next song. He know what he about to do. Let me tell you something. If I die tonight, Me Against the World, So Many Tears, I put that 3-track run up against any rapper. Fucking insane, dog.
Shall not fear no man but God.
This is another one of those joints, man, that I don't know, if it don't touch you, bro, like you probably just not human. He does the thing with the hook again that you'll hear in a lot of his music.
I'll shed so many tears.
Lord, I suffered through the years. I shed so many tears. He just makes that shit work. Like, I don't know. Like, I think that's like back in the day jazz. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop came from jazz, and James Brown used to do it. You know, when they used to have the breakdown and they just let it go. You know what I'm saying? But he says something before he lets it go. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's where Pac got it from, and he kept it going from the OGs. By any means, getting green, but seldom seen. And fuck the world, cause I'm cursed.
I'm having visions of leaving here in the hearse.
He knew something was coming. Like, he was entrenched in a crazy situation inside a crazy situation, then another crazy situation. He could feel the walls closing in at a very young age. It's so sad, you know what I'm saying? Him and Biggie was 25, my nigga. And look at the impact they still have on us. I'm fucking 30-something, man. They still touching my soul, you know what I'm saying? Imagine all the kids. Can't talk about our genre without talking about them too. This is probably one of the only rappers I'm gonna do this verse breakdown shit with you, because y'all just gotta understand like what this dude was doing at such a young age and why he's so revered. Seen drive-bys taking lives, little kids die. Wonder why as I walk by. This ain't the life for me. I wanna change, but ain't no future bright for me. I'm stuck in the game.
I'm trapped inside a maze. See this Tangeray influence me to getting crazy, disillusioned.
Lately, I've been really wanting babies, so I can see a part of me that wouldn't know was shady. Don't trust my lady.
She's a product of this poison, I'm hearing noises. Think she's fucking on my boys, can't take no more.
Falling to the floor, begging for the Lord to let me into heaven's door.
Shed so many tears.
Bro, like, I've heard that verse probably 10,000 times, and I'm still, like, goosebumps. Fuck me as a rapper, as a fan. Like, the emotion, the depth, the rawness in what he's telling you he's going through. It's like he's going to therapy with you. Like, you're the one that's asking him, how do you feel today, Pac? And he's taking you to the depths of his own hell. And us outside at the time, he's a multi-millionaire rapper, right? He getting all the girls, he #1 hit songs and shit like that. He should be good. He's telling you, well, I'm not. I'm not. And mind you, he's sitting in a jail cell while you're listening to this album because he was in jail when it dropped. Too much, man. Next song.
Yo, Moby, man, drop that shit.
Temptations. Don't Kill Me. I think it's Casey and JoJo on this song. No, y'all ain't gonna get me. They're on How Do You Want It. This is also what made Pac great. He could do what you just heard and turn around and give you a song that your girl might leave with him with for.
Tell me, baby, are you lonely?
He do that thing with the hook again. It's crazy. Like, now I'm noticing how many times he's done it. He says Temptations.
But temptations don't.
It's kind of like Me Against the World, but he got the, singers vocalizing a little over it. So it passes a lot better. Throw a bridge at you. Make you happy and get the job done. A man with money. I cheat or will I be committed? You get it? You know what I'm saying? He talking to the joints right there, man. Smooth, bro. He was a smooth brother, man. Man, Pac had all the joints, man. He had Madonna on his side one time, man. Writing him in jail. Dude had serious game. His roster's crazy. I don't even got to tell y'all. Google it. This is another thing that made him different. That song is called Young Niggas, and he starts it off, dedicated it to Yummy Zandifer. If you Google him, he was one of the youngest gang members ever killed in the streets. And at the time, like, we hadn't really seen that like that. Like, it's more, common now. But back then, to see, like, Yummy was 11 when he was murdered. 11. They were sending that kid to go do drills. They turned him into a monster. He ended up killing a young girl. But it's like, at that age, how the fuck could he know any better if they're telling him to go kill everybody? That shit never sat right with Pac. And there's a story about when he performed in Chicago, he let it be known. And they had to run up out the stadium because them Chicago niggas was about to get on his ass. That's the type of man Pac was. He stood up for what he believed in. Crazy record called Young Niggas. It's basically telling the young boys to watch themselves and don't fall into the traps of the street. Heavy in the Game. Not one of my favorites, but again, it fits the album. Him bragging about, being in this shit for a while and his status. He's how they say it, something maxing. The young kids say maxing. He not really maxing. He really, put in that work and did what he did wherever he went. On another level. And it's not even, he had hats and all this shit. He stood up for what he believed in and helped a lot of people.
Another few.
This is one of the deepest songs that he ever made. called Lord Knows. Talking to his maker, trying to understand what's going on in his life at this time. This is a 23-year-old man who achieved his dreams and then got shot by his friends. He's trying to make sense of the world. These is people that he was helping out, and one little minor mistake caused them to almost kill him. He's paranoid, he's on the run, and he looking for revenge. And he talking to his man upstairs. Hopeless. Should have killed me as a baby, and now they got me trapped in the storm. I'm going crazy. Forgive me. They want to see me in a casket, and if I don't blast, I'll be a victim of the bastards. I could literally do this with almost every verse on this album on the deep cuts. I'm not gonna do it to y'all. But again, the emotional depth, the therapeutic qualities in this shit is just. This is why Kendrick is so inspired by him. And obviously, he was in LA. He was basically from LA, so that helped a lot. But Pac from Harlem. I don't know if y'all know that.
I can't sleep, so I stay up. Don't wanna fuck them bitches trying to calm me down. I ain't giving.
I'm getting lost in the weed, man. Getting high, living every day like I'm gonna die.
I smoke a blunt to take the pain out. And if I wasn't high, I'd probably try to blow my brains out. Lord knows.
Come on. Lord, no. Next song, man. I ain't gotta talk more about this shit. Dear Mama, the universal I love my mother song. Sadly, I lost mine, so it fucks me up almost every time I hear it. It's a beautiful record. He had just made up with his mom. His mom was going through drug addiction, and she got clean. Beautiful woman. Look her up, Miss Afeni Shakur. She's a big reason why Pac was such a revolutionary in the soul. She was actually a part of the Black Panthers. Beautiful soul. Rest in peace to her. Rest in peace to my mom and everybody who lost their mom.
Go back at the time, I never thought I'd see her face. Ain't a woman alive that could take my mama's place.
Just line after line of appreciation for the woman that made him. His pops wasn't really around like that. He had men in and out of his life like a lot of us do. I can't say the same. My pops been around, thank God, since I was a kid, but there's a lot of us that don't have that privilege.
There's no way I can pay you back, but the plan is to show you that I understand.
You all appreciate it.
Dear mama.
Just a beautiful record, man. I don't want to keep talking about it because, it'll stir up some shit. I don't feel like crying today, but yeah, great record, beautiful song, classic. It ain't easy. The man has PTSD at this point, man. He's in jail or about to get locked up every other day. He gotta talk about it, man. It's not easy being him.
Being me, will I see the penitentiary or will it stay?
Can't sleep. Niggas plotting on to kill me while I'm dreaming. Wake up sweaty and screaming cause I can hear them suckers scheming. That's the way it is. Another cut about him just realizing the situation he's in and how it's not right. Can You Get Away displays his storytelling ability. Those who haven't heard it, I don't really want to spoil it, and I know there's some people that haven't heard it that will watch this video. I'm going to just say it's about a woman in a toxic relationship he's trying to help. You got the title, put two and two together. You got to hear how he explains it, though. It's a really beautiful song.
Here we go. We're going to send this one out to the old school.
This is old school song where Pac is paying tribute to all the people that inspired him to do this hip-hop shit. A truly beautiful moment, being thankful that he's able to do what he loves for a living, you know what I'm saying? And giving people their flowers for it. He's just telling us that he's a fan just like us and he's grateful. You're so two-faced it, wanna see me locked in chains, dropped in shame. Trying to stack bail, stay away from the packed jails.
I told the judge I'm in danger, and that's why I had that profile with one in the chamber.
And that's the title, Fuck the World. Just woke up and screamed, fuck the world. This is him clapping back at everybody. You gotta remember, man, this is a young kid just becoming a grown man. And the whole world turned against him over this girl. And again, he just got shot. He's recovering from getting shot. And he had to go to court the next day. How would you feel?
Why you bothering, Lena? What's wrong, Daddy?
From around the corner.
I know what's wrong with that crazy motherfucker.
Again, an audio interpretation of what's going through his mind.
Stand by the goddamn window with that fucking AK.
Ring any bells? No?
I see death around the corner. Gotta stay high while I survive in the city where the skinny niggas die.
And if they bury me as a G nigga. I see death around the corner. He's paranoid. He don't know who's coming for him. He don't know who's his friends, who's his enemies. And he's sitting in jail thinking about this shit. This is like he's giving you an audio presentation of his theater of mind. No one lives forever anyway. You know how fucked up you gotta be to say my destiny is to die? You got the world in the palm of your hands, your dreams just achieved. You could just feel for the brother. And I know we in a fucking heartless society where they're gonna be like, oh, well, he put himself in that position. He was 23. Again, this is what makes him great. The greatest to me. Nobody can articulate how they feel better than him. Everybody else who does it wants to throw in a little flash and pizzazz. This guy knows how to say it with his chest the best way possible. Naturally, no preservatives, no BBLs in his raps. He gonna give it to you straight. It takes artists their entire lives to get to that level where they can be completely real with themselves.
Hey, yo, what the fuck you want to be when you grow up, rah-rah?
Nigga, is you stupid? I want to be a motherfucking outlaw.
Last record on this beautiful album. Tribute to his lifestyle, his crew, the Outlaws, Napoleon, Idi Amin, Fatal Hussein, Young Noble, I think Castro. Tell me if I'm missing anybody. He's moving on from thug life and he's going into outlaw now. It was always a story behind what Pac was doing and what he called it. Closes it out really well, man. And this was one of the most important albums of all time. Any genre. His album went #1 past Bruce Springsteen. The man was in jail, couldn't tour, couldn't do nothing to promote it. Just off of his name and what he's already done. I know a lot of y'all are into sales and like little fucking girls, so I had to put that out there. But the themes, the motherfucking subject matter, the emotion, feels like you just picked him up from the hospital and he's telling you, I can't believe these niggas that I love did this to me. They was my friends. And that stupid bitch that I was with, man, she gave me head on the dance floor and then she gonna say that I did something to her in the hotel room. Like, it's just utter confusion. And as an artist, when you make shit like this that's so reflective and introspective, it helps you understand a little better how to move going forward. And as a fan, we've never heard no shit like this before. Y'all know the rest of the story. He comes out of jail, he signs a death row, becomes the fucking biggest rapper of all time. Statistically, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But impact and influence, everybody that raps got something from this man. He was the embodiment of rap. The baggy clothes, his own slang, his own idealisms, way of life, created his own thug life. Outlaw, ended up acting in movies, took it further than rap. Classic album after classic album. He got multiple albums that are classics, man. But this one right here was the best one because it was the most emotion in it. He was at his most vulnerable when he wrote this. You could kind of say the same about Machiavelli, but it's just this one was put together with better glue to me. I don't know. I gotta listen to them back to back. I'll probably do that shit today. But my favorite Pac album, a lot of people's favorite Pac album, great fucking body of work. Not too long, not too short. He answered all the questions everybody wanted answered. Back then, it wasn't social media. It was magazines and shit like that, and newspapers. And niggas wasn't going to the newspapers and magazines all the time to just tell them shit. And those came out every day, every month, but not every second like today. So this was his way to talk to the world and tell him his side of the story outside of a few interviews that he did. Rest in peace, Pac. Rest in peace, Big. Thank you for this album. It's fucking incredible. Makes sense, don't it? I'm not bugging. Leave a comment, B.